Hey friends, it's me, Rhea Peterson. Welcome back to my channel. I hope that you are doing well. I hope that you had a wonderful and magical holiday season, whatever holidays you celebrate. I hope that they were good, that you had some peace and calm or fun and excitement, whatever the positive descriptive words that you were hoping for. I hope that that was your holiday. Ours was wonderful, quiet, low-key. We just spent it together as a family for Christmas, and it was exactly what I needed, and I just drank in every little moment and absolutely loved it. I don't know about you, I'm the type of person, I get so excited to put the decorations up. That has grown as my kids have grown and their excitement and everything. But there's also a point like December 23rd where it never fails. I look around and I go, oh, I need to be done. So we're gonna clean it up. We're gonna clean up the house downstairs. We're gonna take down the decorations and call it good. I'm not really gonna focus on getting everything pristinely organized because I still have every room in my house, which always sounds like a good idea. And I don't fully 100% regret putting decorations in literally every room of my house. But there's maybe a small part of Rhea that thinks maybe that wasn't the best idea. Because inevitably I'm gonna miss something and I'm gonna get all of the decorations organized, put away, it's gonna be perfect, and I'm gonna find like one thing that needed to have gone in the one bin that was in the back on the bottom. Oh, it never fails every single year. So that's the goal this year. For 2024, closing out the year, I really am hoping that I don't find 2024's Christmas decorations in 2025, because 2025 is focused around positive vibes. That's the mantra. 2025, positive vibes. Positive vibes, 2025. I may get t-shirts made. One of you said that you would love that. So I'm gonna count that as 1 million people because you're all worth 1 million in my eyes. Okay, I hope you're doing well. If you're not already, make sure you subscribed. Continue to hang out with me. If you just found me, I'm so glad that you did, and I do hope that you will stick around. Again, I hope that you're doing well. I hope your holiday was great, but let's get started. We're gonna start in the living room because that is the messiest. Get that all taken care of and then just kind of make our way around pulling stuff down. I'm excited, but the longer I stand here, the more overwhelming the task seems to be. So let's do it. Let's get started. Oh, let's get started. You ready, Gary? Where'd you go? Are you lost in the mess? Gary! Okay, so I did fold laundry before I started hanging out with you. So just know, Rhea does fold it. That is folded. It's all a bunch of Alice's laundry. I sat down and watched the Gilmore Girls, folded some laundry, so I'm gonna get that upstairs real quick, and then take the kids' Christmas boxes up. I usually save a couple big ones when I'm wrapping, and then each kid is assigned, like they're given a box as they open their gifts to try to keep things a little bit more organized. So I'm gonna get those upstairs for the kids, and then we're just gonna start takedown. I'm debating on if I wanna start with the tree or start with like the piano and mantle. So we'll see. I don't know, where would you start? I feel like I'll start with the little stuff first and then finish with the tree, but I could change my mind and I'm allowed to. So you're allowed to change your mind. Okay, let's do it. Let's get Alice's laundry upstairs, take the kids' presents up, and then go from there. Oh, I regret this decision. I don't have to take it down. I want to take it down. You don't have to take your Christmas decorations down if you don't want to. You have my permission to keep them up forever.
I think about all the years I made up, and I think I'm running out of time. Don't want a day when I say goodbye now, 'cause you leave a shiver down my spine. Don't let me fall to the ground so heavily, 'cause I recall what you go through easily. and I will wait for you.
Word on the street is you're supposed to water these.
'Cause I will stay, and I will wait for you. I know you're wrong 'cause you're scared of loving, but baby, right now I'm too. Don't want a day when you say you're done now, 'cause you leave me crying over you. Don't let me fall to the ground so heavily, 'cause I recall what you go through easily. Just let me know what we had in this reverie, and
It always starts out as a good idea, and then you regret it. Oh, got glitter on me.
will stay, and I will wait for you. 'Cause I will stay, and I will wait for you.
Of course, I'm going to keep like all the ribbons and bows that I made. So I'm just gonna use Ziploc bags to store them all. I need to make like a bin that's just ribbons, but that'll be a project for not today. But I'll just do this for now.
Wait for you. Small city thinking, I get why you left. Small-minded people sure know how to trick. I came to the party, I laughed at the jokes you made. I wish that I hadn't, 'cause now the joke's on me. I didn't come here just so I could watch you make a mess. I didn't come here to ugly cry in my favorite dress. So what were you thinking then when you kissed your lips? Now I'm kinda glad you did, 'cause now you adore me, adore me. Go ahead now, adore me.
So I have just been putting stuff in categories on the couch. This is stuff that is not Christmas specific that I need to pack away differently. But otherwise I just kind of sorted stuff out. I did get some of my organization bags out. It will not be the final result, but this way I have like a safe space to store everything. But we've got the piano and the mantle cleared, so we're just gonna tackle the tree next after I help my daughter, who's very emotional right now. Don't worry, Miss Alice is okay. We worked through our emotions. Those emotions, they can be hard to work through. I often remind her that Mom also feels emotions and has a hard time regulating them too, so it's okay. And man, that is not a lie. I definitely have my moments, but she is much better now. It has been quite the adventure having the kids home for the holidays. We have another week left of winter break, and I am just kind of trying to soak it all in. I am loving the stage that all of them are at, just each stage. I have a 5, 8, and 11-year-old, and it's just been quite an adventure seeing how they're changing and growing. And this Christmas was no exception. And don't mind the camera shaking, that's Gary. He has it out for my tripod. He loves to attack the legs for it. So anytime you see my camera shaking, it was probably Gary. He's definitely a more unique shadow than Harley was. Harley would just follow me around and lay down, if you remember. But Gary, he likes to just get in on the action, as you can see. He definitely has his own version of helping. But I am just getting everything kind of packed away. It's a half-hearted packed away. Like I said, I'm going to need to get everything organized, but I think I need to get another bag, another red bag here. I got these on Amazon and they're great, but just making sure that I have everything packed away so nothing breaks, because all of my trees that I like to put out are breakable. I just want to make sure that I can get everything packed away nice and safe. So I might order another bag, but we'll see. I also could probably just get rid of a lot of stuff too. I've not decided. I should get rid of stuff though. There's probably stuff I could get rid of. That should be the goal, right? Don't get a storage unit, just get rid of stuff, right? That's the goal. Just get rid of it. I'll convince myself eventually. I'm almost done taking the tree down, and then we're gonna get things put away and vacuumed up. We're almost done here in the living room. Taking down a tree is always a chore, but oh man, it was like an entire new empty house when I finished.
Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call? So many years has gone by, but I think about you all the time. Looks like you're changing and all, but why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand tall. So I didn't
Before I put the bench back in its home, I just need to get this vacuumed up. There is a good amount of glitter on the floor from pulling apart the arrangement that was on the mantle. There's Miss Alice. See, she's doing much better. Look how happy she was. But I'm just going to get this all vacuumed up, put the bench back, finish vacuuming the carpets, and I do even vacuum the couch off a little bit because there's just a lot of glitter everywhere. Glitter everywhere. Glitter's my least favorite whimsical craft item. I love what glitter can do, but I also don't love what glitter does to me with its aftermath. Oh, glitter. It's a love-hate relationship, but I'm almost done in the living room, and I do get the majority of the glitter up.
Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel me?
It's positively desolate in here, but like in a good way. I don't think it'll stay this empty for long, but it is nice to just have it really minimal so I can, be excited about decor again. I'm gonna tackle the dining room next. There's just a couple of things to take down. I might leave a couple of like the more just wintry trees out, not completely remove everything right away, but I'm not totally sure yet. I might just leave like the trees on the table. I don't know. The kids keep knocking them over, so I might take them down. Plus Gary. Hey, Gary. Hi, buddy. Anyways, let's go do the dining room, take that stuff down. and just keep going. Takedown always takes way less time, especially when you're making no effort to organize it at all. Oh, that's probably gonna bite me in the keister later. Again, future Via's problem. Well, as I mentioned, I am not really putting anything else out. So those shelves are still empty until I decide what I want to do with them. I love having them there, but sometimes I just am not particularly creative. And also, I was just taking everything down. I was not focused on putting anything new or regular back up again. I know how some people just have their decor that they have out like year round, and that is where that item goes. And then for the holidays, they move it and then put it right back. But I switch things out quite a bit. I like to keep things interesting, but also sometimes it almost creates like a burnout problem where I just can't even. And that is kind of where we're at with all of the Christmas decorations. Let me know down in the comments. Do you have like your set decor, or do you change things out a lot too throughout the year? I opted to not leave them out. We're just gonna move on from the trees. Well, if you've been around, you might notice I did get new dining chairs. They're black like the old ones. Honestly, I have mixed feelings about it. I thought I would like just something the same, but part of me wishes that I'd gone for more of a brown color, but that's okay. These are good chairs. They're sturdy, and the black will definitely hide whatever Crayola Alice gets on them. And those cushions are washable. So these are far more comfortable than the last chairs and seem like they're not going to completely break, which is nice. But the only thing that I'm not sure about is the color, but Connor really likes the black. So I guess I'm not the only person that lives in the house, and he really likes it and the kids like it. So I guess it doesn't totally matter. But we're getting the game basket back out to its full capacity. We've got the big one. It's so much fun having all of these games on the table. And if you can tell, we've added quite a few new ones. Every year for Christmas, Harley sends a universal Yums box, which, if you've not heard of it, it's a box that comes with snacks from like all over the world. And this year, Harley sent the United Kingdom box, and we've been slowly making our way through. It's fun because depending on the box you get, it comes with like this tally chart to keep track of. And this year it came with this booklet telling all about the different treats. So we've just been kind of slowly making our way through all of the treats. We're almost done, but it's just a fun little thing to add to the family time, and I always really look forward to it. These are called wine gums. There's no wine in them. Okay, so the dining room's done. Desolate again. So I'm gonna tackle the island here, finish up the kitchen, and just pull out through the banister. I don't think I'm gonna do like the entryway table or anything today. I don't know if you can tell, my voice is just getting kind of hoarse. I'm wondering if I'm coming down with something. So I'm gonna take it easy after this, but I do wanna get this all, excuse me, all cleaned up a little bit more before I sit in my keister and watch Gilmore Girls. So let's finish in here, get the counters all cleared off, clear up the banister, and then just vacuum up and be done.
Still rough around the edges. I guess that some things never change. Yeah, I know that it's been ages, but it kinda feels the same. No matter how hard I try, you cannot push me out, so just listen. I've been thinking of you since you broke it and moved to LA. And no matter how hard I try, I cannot get you out of my system. I know we both have some things left to say.
Well, I've just been gathering up the kids' extra stuff that's still left behind downstairs and putting it on the stairs for them to take care of. I have a tendency of just doing the thing. And so one of the positive vibes I'm going for coming into 2025 is not doing everything and helping encourage my kids to maybe notice things a little bit more and be more accountable. I know it's far more easier said than done, but I do have a tendency of just kind of even absent-mindedly picking up the slack all the time. And it's definitely a habit that I need to get out of because it's not really serving them or me, because I end up just doing so much and the kids aren't really learning to notice things and say, oh, hey, that's mine. I should take that off the stairs and take it upstairs. So that is the goal coming into 2025 as well, is to just kind of maybe relinquish some of the neuroses that I cling to all of the time. I really love a clean home. I love getting things done. It really helps. But at the end of the day, it's not really teaching my kids anything if I'm constantly doing everything. And what kind of example is that? Mom does everything, right? That's what they see. And that will be the job of mom. And so that is one of the things I'm going to focus on coming into the new year, is just trying to honestly let the mess sit there a little bit longer and try to encourage the kids to be a little bit more proactive with some of that stuff. So if you have any tips or tricks or commiserations or magic words, leave a comment down in the comments. I would love any and all advice, but also I do understand that sometimes kids are stubborn and it takes more than just 1 year to do it. So it could, this could be leaking into 2026 or 27, 28, I do live in the real world, but I'm also trying to be optimistic. They're smart kids. I did just want to say, just as a reminder, I've learned the hard way, but I've been taking the batteries out of everything that has batteries to store for the season, just in case. A lot of the times the batteries can explode if you just leave them. So I have learned, like I said, the hard way. I just take all of the batteries out, store them separately, which for me means just in a separate Ziploc bag, because I'm the problem with Ziploc bags. I use so many of them. They are a lifeline for me, but I've just store everything together but separately so the batteries aren't in there. And that was a really long-winded way for me to just say, take your batteries out for safety.
And we just sing along, and I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop
the kitchen is nearly done. I am just going to make my way around the counters here, and I'm pulling off decorations, tidying things up, wiping things down, just getting it all cleaned up. I will need to load a few dishes in the dishwasher, but otherwise there's not a ton to clean in here. It's just kind of tidying up and pulling down the decorations, which was the plan for the day. I am going to take the hot chocolate bar down, but the components will all still be available for the kids. And I'm leaving a few things out, like the mix-ins, mostly because I don't want to repackage any of them. So I'm just going to leave them out and encourage the kids to try to use them up so I can put the containers away. But we are almost done. And honestly, as I'm cleaning, I'm just thinking my throat is kind of scratchy, and man, I cannot wait until I can sit on the couch and watch Gilmore Girls, because that has been my comfort show for the last few months. I just love that show, and I'm in the market for anything new. So if you have a favorite show that you really enjoy, leave a comment, let me know. I am always interested in watching new things, and I love pretty much anything. I love documentaries. I really love comedies, romance, whatever. Leave a comment, let me know what you enjoy, and I might check it out and then probably talk about how badly I would much rather be sitting on the couch watching it than cleaning, because that seems to be the thing that I do now. So I cannot wait, though, to watch Gilmore Girls once I'm done with this.
Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. cars you drive. Do you know I'm looking? It's hard to stay real in a world full of fakes. It's hard to find truth when the liars are great. I'm trying my best to stay out of your way. Oh well, oh well. You talk a big talk but got nothing to say. You hold your head high but your morals to fade. I know you feel cool but your bubble will break. Oh well, oh well. You can walk into a room and every fool will try to be like you. But I'm not gonna sell my soul just to be someone you wanna know who you like.
I almost forgot about the table. We put this table out when we had people over for Christmas Eve, and their kids and like my kids would play games at it and eat. And we didn't put it away because we figured with Christmas it would be handy, and it was very handy. But the kids have mostly migrated upstairs with a lot of their like Legos and things, so I feel okay taking down the table. And you'll see there's a lamp. We don't have like an overhead light in this one, like the middle part. We have lights in the living room, in the kitchen nook, and in the kitchen. But then you'll see there's a big empty space right in the middle, and there's no direct light above it. So it gets really dark. So Connor brought the lamp down from upstairs in the playroom so that the kids would have more light to play their games with, which I think is funny. There's no outlet that's convenient either, though. So if we put a lamp just randomly here, it's a death trap. It's a complete death trap. So the lamp goes back upstairs along with the table, and maybe someday I'll have somebody put a can light in, and it'll solve all my problems. Every single one of them. Look, the kids, they're taking accountability, kind of. My bad.
But I'm not gonna sell my soul just to be someone you wanna know who you like is out of my control. I'm okay being me. I'm not gonna change myself just to make you under some spell. Rather be alone than be a shell. I'm okay being me. I'm okay being
No, come on. When we're in the home stretch, I am just moving everything into the understairs closet. I'll have to get it all back out when I clear out upstairs, but for now, I'm just getting it out of the way. And I know I left some up, but again, Rio wasn't feeling great. I'm feeling better now, but it was time to be done. So I'm just going to get this stuff out of the way. We are going to vacuum up the rest of the floors and be done. If you have been cleaning with me, I hope things have been going well and that you've been able to be productive. We are nearly finished.
Way that I left so I can't get enough. Think about him all the time. I can get him off my mind. Oh, I want him to be mine, to be mine. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him now, 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 now. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it's dark, when it's dark. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want. cause I can get him out of my head. I don't care what we do, everything's feeling new. Even if we stay in bed, my heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him nah, 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 nah. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it's dark, when it's dark. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want.
Well, my friends, that is everything that I have for you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I so appreciate your time. I hope that you were able to get some motivation today, that you were able to be productive. It felt so good to be able to just get all of the decorations taken down here in the main areas. It is much less busy and stimulating, and I am just soaking it all in. It feels so good. But again, I appreciate your time. I hope coming into the new year that you are able to just have a year full of positivity. If you aren't already, consider subscribing to the channel. Continue to hang out with me. I so appreciate you, and I will see you next time. Bye.
I'll be there to catch you if you fall.